Yeah, Mom got some, but didn't share. Well, she told me to go down there and wait for her, and then she was away. Just like, I don't know. If I snagged some. Who's that? Hot chocolate? Yeah, they do. Are you going to keep that open? Yeah. It's not really worth. Really? Feet are cold. Try. Is that really the only? I mean, that's fine. It's not that bad. That's the weirdest.
And here we are, starting the second period. Eagan now. And puck shot out of the zone all the way down. Eagan on the penalty kill. Looks like they got Meyer, Meakin, Burgum. Oh, we have another penalty. We have a delayed penalty. This is dangerous here. So not sure what happened here, but this is just not what we wanted to see here, Jared, at the start of the second period.
No, and it looks like it's going to be... It's an elbowing call. I'm trying to see who it's on.
I think is it Meakin? Nope. Don't know who
it's on. Looks like Sherrick.
Sherrick. Well, that's a double whammy. Yeah. So now he's our penalty killer. Now we got a 5-on-3 for almost a minute. Yes. Yeah.
And that's just another almost kind of weak call as well.
Yeah, you can't take the game over in penalties. And the refs have to let the boys play. Nice save by Toussaint, moving over nicely. Big save there by Toussaint. Laverne controlling, high slot, and nice puck stick there. Nice job by the Cats. 35 seconds to go in the two-man advantage. This is a huge, huge kill, Jared.
Yeah, if Laverne scores here, it's a 1-1 game, but could be a big kill as well for the Wildcats.
Another pipe. We'll take that all day, but they got around the defense, came in alone.
And that was number 14 again.
Yeah, and he's had his share of close calls. And nice job by Calusi to get it out of the zone. Boy, it's been a long minute here of two men down. They can't clear the zone deep, though. They got to get that puck down deep.
There are only 5 seconds left, though, on that.
Puck control now by, get it out of the zone. Rebound sitting there. Oh, Kaluski had time, just stepped into the point. Nice job by Isaac, and there we go. Back to Johnny Meyer. Meyer now all by himself. On defense now is Mason and Burgum. We've got Johnny Meyer, and we've got Poplinski. Nice job to ham him in deep. And that's an icing.
Icing, yep.
So 38 seconds to go, Jared, and now the one-man advantage. What a huge momentum change this could be. To get this kill off, regain the momentum. Excuse me.
A bit of bad luck. Didn't do my vocal exercises, but a bit of bad luck there for the Wildcats, having to kill off all these penalties. The one goal the net was off, but also some good luck with two pipes.
Shot goes wide. Meyer now with the puck sitting there, and they'll get a whistle.
Only 30 seconds left on this kill for the Wildcats.
And face off deep in Laverne's zone. Draw controlled nicely by Meyer. Now goes back. Burgum will give Mason giving chase now. Mason now with the puck. He'll try to send it. Can't clear the zone. Oh, nice job there by Cole Popinski. Here comes Eagan. It's a 2-on-1 to Meyer. Popinski. Oh, it was just bouncing again and could not get the handle on that. He did that in Lakeville South. Knocked that puck out of the air.
Yeah, it looks like the Laverne defenseman just got enough of it to keep it away from Meyer.
And Mason now trying to get the puck. He gets hemmed up in his corner. He'll get out of the zone. Here comes Eagan. Cole Popinski tries to get it, and he'll want to chip it in deep. He gets hammered hard. And puck is back to Burgum. Burgum now, he'll shift it nicely to Randall. Randall now, center ice out of Wilson. Nice breakup by the Wildcats. Here comes Eagan. Also dangerous change. They thought they had some players.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a. They're gonna wave off icing. Puck in the corner now. Laverne, a little bit of pressure. That was shot, just went wide. We'll ring the boards in the corner. Give me chases Kaluski. Wilson now. And the puck gets out of the zone. Give me chases Randall. William Randall now. Nice forecheck pressure by Randall. Oh, let's get a penalty there. No call. Fell, but that could have been a call here again.
Yeah, it looked like he got the stick kind of in the back of Randall. Easily could have been a call.
Nice forecheck pressure again by the Wildcats. William Randall all over the ice here. He's going to get a goal. I'm with you there. He's working hard, really skating well. A lot of pucks to net.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't score here today.
Good effort by the junior, number 19. Now it would be a hand pass or high sticking. Should be all the way down to the left of Tufty or Tuffleby or...
Toughland.
What's that?
Toughland.
Toughland.
Yeah. Well, Eagan weathers that storm, and now...
But that was a dangerous. You start off shorthanded, get another penalty. You're down 2 players, and they keep them out of the net. Puck controlled by Eagan, kept in nicely by Dolney. Again, still 1-goal game, Jared. So this is by no means easy game so far. Both teams working hard. Eagan really putting the pressure on, but they just can't get that next goal.
Yeah, I know we say this a lot, but the next goal is huge in this game.
Nice, 5-on-5, no question. I mean, the edge is definitely Eagan. They just got to stay out of the box.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
It'd be nice to see the Eagan on the power play. I think their special teams are far superior. You get another chance in that power play. That's a dangerous combination. Both power play units.
Yeah, that first power play for Eagan looked really nice. They had that goal that was disallowed, but it'd be nice to see them get another opportunity on the power play.
Nick Sherrick now with the puck. Centering pass. No one home. Goes out. Oh, nice job by Dolney to control that.
Looks like both teams are looking for that stretch pass right now and trying to get a breakaway with the long change here in the second.
Nice bounce there. That it gets chipped off. Nice job by Reif now. Reif applying some forecheck pressure. Reif now. To Burgum. Burgum shot. Right on net. Rebound. Sitting there again. Had an opportunity. Oh, had a potential.
And that was, I disagree with that icing call there.
He
clearly touched it.
He touched it.
And this is the same ref that's missed, I would say, a couple icing calls that were touches and...
Yeah,
the Laverne faithful.
And that was a dangerous player because Burgum shot that from the point, but he took himself out of position when he shot the puck, and they had no one behind him, so it was a potential breakaway for Laverne. Luckily, they didn't connect there.
It was a great shot by Burgum, and the Wildcats got bodies to the front. Unfortunately, couldn't score, but the
puck was forgot. Yeah, it's right there.
And then they kind of forgot though that they had a guy kind of sneak up behind for Laverne and almost a breakaway for them.
Nice forecheck pressure again by Eagan, really hamming Laverne up in their own zone. Again, it's that team speed. Rebound sitting there, and they can't find the handle again. That's going to be out of play, out of the zone.
It looks like Laverne struggling with that Wildcat forecheck again that they've been able to establish ever since being shorthanded.
So they come back with Meyer, and Sherrick, and we've got Meekin and Burgum at the points. Still a 1-0 game. So anyone's game here. Nice job to keep that puck in the zone. Dangerous little butterfly there again. Kept it in. And Burnham kind of flutters it on net, and I don't know who was at the doorstep. Is it Meyer? Or
Looked like it was Meyer, yeah.
Just sitting there.
Yep.
That could be a little dicey for the goalie.
Those are always tough. Anything, especially at this level, you see all kinds of rebounds all the time.
There's an odd man rush there for her, and they're going to chip it in deep. Nice job there to get it out of the zone. Here comes Eagan. Oh, they don't get out of the zone, and now Bergam giving chase. Bergam now. He'll send it nicely to Meekin. Meekin now to Meyer. Got to clear the zone. Nice little drop pass to Meyer. Here comes Eagan. Eagan now. Johnny Meyer. Oh, that could be a trip there. Don't see a call there. That was a.
Yeah, and Taylor.
Well, that was a trip there. That was the stick was on the skates, went down. Oh, Parker Swanson gets nailed. Now here's Poplinski. Poplinski, a little centering pass that hops over Sherrick's stick. So chances here by Eagan, but they just can't bury it. And it's just a one-goal game. The shot there looks like it's by Beneke. Beneke, nice little drag there. But again, geez, these are the games, Jared. I love the game of hockey, but you just grind these out and you're controlling the whole game. You only have 1-0. All of a sudden, look up, you're down 2-1.
Yep.
And you say to yourself, what happened?
These games are just so frustrating as a player when you dominate the entire game, but then just can't seem to find the back of the net. And then sure enough, Laverne could easily make this a 2-1 game.
So again, puck control by Eagan. They'll dump it in deep. Nice forecheck pressure by the Cats. And they'll work around, looking for an open player, trying to get it to the point, gets blocked. Again, nice forecheck pressure by the Wildcats. Really has Laverne bottled up. And Poplinski trying to get out there. He gets hooked. No call there. Another opportunity. Nice job by Dolney to keep it in. Watch out for that odd man rush. Laverne likes to get those guys setting high. Puck at the point now. Kaluski shot gets deflected. So the puck will still be down in Laverne's zone.
Looks like we got Randall, Johnson, and Wilson out there now.
And we got Mason and Meekin for the Cats on D. Just under 10 minutes to go in period 2. Still a 2-1. Oh, this is a potential. We talked about that, Jared. They let to send two forwards high.
Yeah, we've seen them. They tried to do that off the faceoff, which is the second time we've seen them try to do that this game in their own zone.
And by doing that, Laverne's giving up a lot of pressure in their own zone. But when they do get the puck, the D have to be aware of that because they're going to be coming on quick.
Yeah, and it looks like Laverne understands right now that they're struggling getting the puck out, and it seems like they're almost willing to let Eagan shoot from the perimeter, and they're just hoping that they can get that quick break like that.
A deflection there, wide shot by Mason. Again, pressure being applied by the Cats. Nice job by Meekin to keep it in the zone, but here they come. They've got their forwards are high. They got a wing breaking, and they'll get it in deep. Nice job by Meekin to cover up on that. Centering pass down home goes back to Mason. Well, Mason will chip it off the glass to Randall just out of his reach. They'll dump it in. They'll stay on side, and here comes Jack Mason. Mason now with the Wildcats, number 17. Mason, nice job to keep the puck in the zone. He goes in deep. Someone's got to cover for him, though. No one covering right now. Looks like we got Randall there for him nicely. And Keegan Johnson battling. He gets tied up. Puck controlled by Eagan still, though. Forecheck nicely back to the point. Here comes Laverne. They got that high centering breakout. They'll dump it in on Toussaint. Ooh, dangerous play there by Brandon. Get rid of the puck. Don't know what's going to happen with that puck on your stick. Johnson will flip it out. He can't get out of the zone. Now Laverne, a little bit of pressure now. They got the puck in the zone. Mason now putting pressure. They'll dump it off. Back to the center ice. They'll try to get it to the point, and they gets out of their zone. Luck fortunate there for Eagan. A little pressure being applied by the Cardinals.
Yeah, first kind of almost no shots, but the first sustained pressure for Laverne this period.
And Meekin now with the puck. Nice little centering pass to Gibson. Gibson on trying to get to the puck. He can't get it to Poplinski. Oh, he had a pass right there. Rife was all alone. Rife just couldn't get there. I think he had the right idea, just couldn't get there in time.
Just a little too far ahead of him, yeah.
Had the play controlled there by Poplinski's shot. Goes to Gibson. Gibson, centering pass, and nice job by Gibson to center that on net. Lots of pucks in the net here, but just not able to find that net.
Yeah, and when you're throwing pucks like that around, you got to make sure you have bodies in front to take away the goalie's eyes or get a deflection or a rebound.
So we've got Gibson, Poplinski, Rife, Burgum, and looks like we've got Dolney deep in the corner. Back to Gibson. They'll hammer it. Burgum now will keep it in the zone. Burgum looking, shot on net. Saved by the tender, Tufflin. Gibson now moves it in front there. And nice puck move by the Wildcats again. They're moving the puck well. They're doing all the things right, Jared. They just have not been rewarded yet.
Yeah, and you got to think in a game like this that when if they finally get that next goal, that the floodgates open. Yeah,
that's the hope. That's the theory.
Yeah, that's the theory, and I do believe it will happen. It's just getting that next one.
In all of bowling, there's a penalty now. Here we go. So let's see what we can do here.
Him a lot this game, making some good plays for them.
Johnson, Randall, Johnny Sherrick, and Dolney, I think, in front. They got Dolney in the front of the net there. Back to Johnson. Johnson now firing. Bad angle, and they've got a player down. So they got numbers. So they got Johnson now with the puck, looking to set it up. He's got time. Rebound. Let's go. Beautiful. Dolney. Eli. I think that's Eli's first goal.
Is it?
I think it's his first varsity goal. Nice job doing the puck sitting there, and he hammers it home. Eli Dolney, number 5.
A huge first goal there for him. What a nice play by Keegan Johnson. Looked very similar to the first goal the Wildcats scored.
You know, they moved the puck well. That backdoor opportunity there, sitting there, and that puck. Dolney says, I'm going to.
Another power play goal.
So that's a huge goal. Now let's see what happens now. That was Parker Swanson, a nice shot. Oh, and we have another penalty on Laverne. It could be a cross-check elbow, but that would be it'll be a nice opportunity now for the Cats to go up in the power play again. I think Laverne, you may be seeing some frustration here a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a very physical game, and you saw Laverne got the better end of the penalties and the end of the first and the beginning of the second. Now Egan's finally starting.
They got the benefit of the calls that first period for sure.
And now it looks like Egan's starting to get benefit from that a little bit.
So power play now for Eagan again. We've got Randall, Meyer, Sherrick, Dolney, and Keegan Johnson. So we'll see if they can work their magic again. Power play control now, they'll work the box. Randall now to Meyer. Meyer shot. Save. Nice opportunity to take a shot. Get the puck on net on low. Johnson now looking for that back door again. Back to Meyer. Meyer now will set it up at the blue line, looking for an opening, looking for a lane. Back to Sherrick, looking for that back door. Now we'll get a penalty by Dolney. A little cross-check or interference, a little cross-check.
See, these are the kind of games that are frustrating for me to be involved in or even watch, is when the officiating gets like this, where now they're just calling everything back and forth.
Right.
Oh, yeah, an unfortunate break for the Wildcats.
So all the way down, they'll be even up 4-4. But again, Eagan really buzzing well on the power play. Now they get that penalty. So they're going to come back with Burgum and Meekin and Meyer and Sherrick, 4-4.
Yeah, looks like both teams had their speedy guys out there right now.
They've got some speed out there, both sides. Dropped it off, no one home. And they're going to get it to center. Nice shot. Oh, had a man in the corner. Here comes Eagan. Johnny Meyer. Meyer now, they got room. A lot of 4-4, a lot of space out there. A lot of ice. Kept in, nice stop. Oh, I thought that was going in. I thought it was deflected by the defense.
A great shot by Burgum, deflected by the Laverne's player, almost snuck in.
Puck control now by Eagan. They'll ring it now over to Meekin. Meekin now with the puck. He'll drop it off to Burgum. Can't get there. Takes his guy out there. Back to Burgum. Out shot. Goes way wide. Oh, just Sherrick now. Here comes Eagan. Max Meekin. Meekin now. He'll drop it off to Sherrick. Get there. Tries to get there in time. And puck is deflected. And it gets a whistle.
Yeah, great effort by Sherrick there just to try and get anything towards the net.
So it looks like we're even up 4-4 for another 26 seconds, and then Laverne will go on the power play.
Yeah, for about half a minute.
Draw controlled by Eagan, and Rifle just set it in deep. Popinski giving chase. He hammers his guy cleanly in the corner. Back to the point, and Mason now, he loses it. And it could be a hold there, and then they're going to call it again. That's absolutely holdy. He grabbed him, and we saw that from way up here in the press box.
Yep.
And that's a hold and a pull, and now we'll go in the power play, 4-on-3, so lots of ice out there, Jared, to make that magic.
Yeah, you don't see 4-on-3 very often, so this could be interesting. It's also got to be careful because this is kind of the opportunities you would think a team like Laverne would want.
And Laverne sends that guy. They had a guy deep on the other side of the blue line, just sitting there waiting for that breakaway pass, short-handed.
Yeah.
So go figure that.
Yeah, so it looks like Laverne's trying to do anything. You know, they're down to
generate some offense.
Yeah,
trying to get some offense.
Yeah, because they've not been able to sustain any pressure in the Wildcat zone, really.
Draw control by Eagan, back to Johnny Meyer. Meyer now, Sherrick's got room. Sherrick! Oh! Save, I thought, I didn't know how they didn't go in.
It looks like Randall, he had some room.
Randall snaked it. He had the lane, he had the netting, it just couldn't
finish it, yeah.
So here comes Eagan, Sherrick, Meyer, Johnson, Randall. We have a still 4-on-4. And nice crossover to shot, saved by Teflin. It'll go all the way down now. And they're even up still, so that'll be an icing on Laverne.
Yeah, 6 seconds left on the penalty to Eagan, and then they'll have a power play for about 1 minute and 15 seconds.
So they got Johnson, Sherrick, Randall, and Johnny Meyer on the even up 4-on-4. They're going to want to keep them out there for the power play. We'll have a little over a minute to go on their power play for Eagan. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Meyer now with the puck, no one back. He'll drop it off nicely for Sherrick, and now Eagan is on the power play. They'll set up Johnson now. He's got room all the way in by himself. Shot! Oh, beautiful! Is that Dolney again?
It looks like it was Dolney again.
Dolney, his second goal of the game. Eli Dolney, wow. Let's get it going.
And what a nice shot that was.
Beautiful one-timer by Dolney.
Put that one right under the bar.
So good job by the defenseman, the junior.
Yeah,
nice little one-time.
And that'll be another power play goal for Eagan.
So again, special teams, Jared, is coming to the forefront again.
Yeah. And you look at it, especially as you go higher up, like any successful team needs to be good when it comes to special teams. So it's really positive to see Eagan being successful this early on in the season. Hopefully that can continue on. So puck control now by Laverne. Laverne's going to try to get that puck out of the zone. They do so. They got that high forward breaking again. They're going to get that breakaway guy, try to get that all day, and a puck deflected. And Bergam now gets his guy to try to get his tie. Laverne still controls it. And Bergam now. He'll dish it off in the corner. And tied up. And Reif. Here comes Henry Reif. He's got time. Reif now. And he'll throw it in. Popinski now giving chase. Nice forecheck pressure by the Wildcats again. Keep it in the zone. They do so. He gets tied up. And controlled there by Laverne. They'll try to get a breakout. They do. And set up nicely. Centering it. Oh, shot just goes wide. Bergam now with it. Bergam. And he'll flip it out. And then they'll get a much needed icing there. The dangerous opportunity there by Laverne. Yeah, Laverne
sitting there.
Yeah, Laverne had the matchup they wanted there. They had Egan's third line out there with their top line. Were able to finally generate some opportunities.
So puck is now to the left of Brendan Toussaint with 1.5 minutes to go in period 2. Draw control by Laverne. Centering pass. Nice job by Kaluski to tie his guy up. But Laverne is just content. They want to get that odd man break. They will send him deep.
Yeah, it looks like that we just saw it last
Mason
shift.
Now Mason will ring it. Now goes to Parker Swanson. He'll get it out. Ice should have been offside. Don't know why that wasn't called, but they don't call that. Back to Kaluski. Kaluski to try to flip it out. So Eagan's getting bottled up a little bit in their own zone after that third goal. Do you want to give any life to Laverne before the period's over?
No, yeah, with only a minute left, you really want to go in with that 3-0 lead. And Laverne finally starting to generate some offense for the first time we've really seen all game.
All right, so we'll come back with, we've got Dolney, we got Meyer, Sherrick, Dolney, Burgum out there for the Cats. Minute 10 to go. Kept in. And it's tipped in there by Sherrick. However, not deep enough. We're going to get that centering guy breaking high again. He's got to be aware of that. Picked off there nicely by Johnny Meyer. Here comes the Cats. This Nick Sherrick. Sherrick has got the angle. Lost his. Kept in there by Dolney. Dolney now looking for that third Hattie. Try to get the Hattie here. Don't be greedy. And here comes Bergen. Now Bergen's nice job there. Got a nice shot on net. Centering pass, no one home. And here comes Eagan. Back to Meyer. Nice job to get the puck out of the zone. Meyer shot. Puck sitting there. Oh, good effort there by the Cats.
Yeah, it's a little back and forth play now.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen too. I think this third period, you got to be aware of that high guy behind the D. They're gonna sacrifice one or two guys way deep out of the zone to try to get that odd man rush.
Yeah, especially being down 3-0 with 1 period left.
Draw control by Eagan back to Mason. He'll dump it in deep. He'll be content. Here it goes. Watch it again.
They have 2 guys.
They had 2 guys breaking, and right now the D are not. I don't think they're respecting that enough. That thing hops over the puck hops over the stick. They're 2-0.
Yeah, and Eagan's been like the aggressive plays worked real well for them all game. But I think in the third period with this comfortable lead, they just kind of want to almost tone it down just a little bit, make sure Laverne doesn't get anything easy.
3 seconds to go again. They want to get a shot on net. Nice block there by Mason. So a good second period for the Wildcats. It's been a grinder. It's still a grinding game. 2 real nice goals by Eli Dolney, his first 2 of the year, or of his varsity career for Eli. Great job by him. You have a sense that the game is slipping, but again, you give up that next goal, it's 3-1, and then all bets are off.
Yeah. So congrats to Eli on his first 2 career goals at the high school level. But yeah, another dominating period by the Wildcats, but the last thing they want to do is give Laverne's going to send those 2 high guys, and the last thing you want to do is let them into the game early on in the third.
And I think the D's going to have to do a little bit better job to communicate that, just have one guy back. Just to have one guy be aware that they're going to have 2 guys playing deep. They're going to give up the puck in their own zone. They're going to give up that zone coverage, but they want to get that odd man breakaway to get back in the game.
Yeah, and just to respect, Laverne does have a couple guys who are skilled players, so they don't want to give them anything easy.
And Laverne's had, 2 pipes this game?
Yeah, 2 pipes.
So again, it could be a 3-2 game in the blink of an eye.
Yep.
So, all right, that takes care of periods 1 and 2. Right now, currently score 3-0, Eagan over Laverne. We'll be back shortly for the start of the third period.
So they're just praying that we can't score.
But that puck hops over the stick.
admin. Re-rip.
How would I? Oh, the cock. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Careful how you say that.
Never know which way it's
And we're back at lovely Doug Roog Wakota Ice Arena. And we're even up here, 5-on-5. Start of the third period. Puck controlled by Laverne. They'll chip it down deep. We're going to look for that long breakout now. Look at that board real high. Puck out of the zone, kept in by Laverne. Meekin now controls it. Here comes Eagan. Control the zone. They battle in the corner. And it gets hammered down deep. Meekin now, Meekin giving chase. And puck is in the netting, and they'll do a shift change.
But yeah, you can already see Laverne looking for that outlet pass. It looks like Egan's kind of also shifted back a little bit too, not being quite as aggressive.
Right. No need to be overly aggressive. They still want to, generate the speed and get the rushes, but don't need to send everyone deep and get both defense involved in the play all the time. Be smart, because Laverne's going to they have to take chances.
Yeah, Laverne's going to have down 3-0. They're going to have to take chances. So.
And Mason now. Jack Mason shot. Nice save, a nice rush by Mason, trying to get involved in the offensive production as Mr. Dolney has showed the defense.
Yeah.
Getting 2 goals here.
2 big goals for
at
Eli
the
Dolney.
Big Blue. I know the parents of Eli are concerned that if he gets a hat trick, that does require compensation at the local watering hole. So they are concerned that Eli does not get that hat trick.
Yes. And we saw a hat trick last game. So
but Randall, nice dish now to Johnson. Keegan Johnson, nice decision not to go to the point there. It was already covered. And Laverne now with the puck. Laverne behind the net. And they'll try to clear the zone. Kept in by Dolney. Dolney will hammer it home. No goal though by Dolney right there, thankfully for the parents. Hammers there by Wilson. There's a chance by Gibson. Lost the handle. Couldn't control it. Puck now controlled. Burgum now. He'll send it out to the net to Wilson. And he gets tied up. Here comes Laverne. Laverne will chip it. Burgum sends it now to Reif. They'll send it now deep to Kaluski. Kaluski giving chase. Ties his guy up. Here comes Eagan. And they clears the zone. Back now is Burgum. Burgum now to Kaluski. Centering pass picked off by Popinski. Here comes Eagan. Reif now can't get rid of it. Burgum chips it now. Here comes the Cats. Shot deflected there by Ethan Pearson. Goes deep now back to the point. Mason shot deflected. Dangerous shot there. Picked up by Pearson. Pearson now in the corner. Centering puck sitting there. No one home. They're going to ice it. And that'll be, on net. Luckily for Laverne, they'll get no icing there. Mason will chip it out. That could have been an easy play by the D, and they let that go, and they're going to call an icing.
Yeah, always unfortunate to see.
That was like it was with a foot of his stick, and he doesn't even play it. Oh, come on.
So a bit of a kind of unfortunate.
That was not even an effort. You got to play the puck. You got to give an effort.
What should have been an icing for Laverne turns out to be an icing for Eagan.
Draw control by Laverne. They got the puck at the point. Shot. Way wide deflection. Nice job by Toussaint to come out and get that deflection. Not much action for Toussaint, but the shots he's had, he's done well with.
Yeah, he's handled everything he's been asked to stop so far. Got a couple of crossbars as well.
We'll take that. And so again, it's a 3-0 game, but it could be 3-2. I mean, it's one of those. But I guess we could have scored more. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Offside. Don't know who was offside there, if it was Swanson or Beneke. I think that hesitation by Pearson drew them both offside. So
it's also called offsides by the ref and not the linesman for which I've seen happen multiple times as well.
And the referee being approximately 200 feet away.
Yep.
Laser vision. Draw control by Eagan. No dump in on zone. Giving chase is Cullen Meyer. Meyer now. Cullen takes his guy down in the corner. Puck in front of the net. Can't do anything. Here comes Laverne, number 14. He's got some wheels. He's had a couple of pipes of toe drag shot. Saved, but I think that got through.
Yeah, saved by Toussaint there.
Puck at center ice. Picked up now by Laverne again. Offside. A little more activity in the Eagan zone. I think that's evident or due to the fact of lots of chances being taken by Laverne.
Yeah, I mean, here, especially in tournament play, like you lose and then all of a sudden you're on the consolation side of the bracket. So,
yeah, tournament play, that first game is so critical.
Yeah.
You just got to get out of that first game bracket. Nice play there by Eagan. Nice passing right there. Drop pass. Backhand shot. Nice effort. Nice breakout pass by Burgum to Mason. Mason to Sherrick. And it's just a real clean way to get out of the zone. And, I think for the most part, the D and the forwards have just done a nice job to get that puck out of the zone cleanly.
Yeah, it seems like they've really had no trouble at all getting the puck out of their own zone. And then once they get it out, they keep it in the Laverne zone for an extended period of time. So it's been an all-around good game.
Power play now by Laverne. Didn't even see that. We're chatting about the coffee. Power play by the Wildcats.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be, I think it was number 37 for Laverne. Little extracurriculars after the play.
Boy, be careful now. Again, we're cheering for the Cats to get a goal, but I know Dolneys are very concerned right now. We got Dolneys out there on the ice. Shot, as we talk about it. Oh, my goodness. Get that checkbook out, John. They all do. We had a question from Toronto about the beverage distribution, and the goalie does not get, the opposing goalie does not partake in the festivities. Controlled by Sherrick now. This is you get that 4-0 lead here. That's going to pretty much seal it up. But again, oh boy, and here's an odd man rush. This is a potential. Oh, that was fortunate. They had a 2-on-1 easily, but they chose to dump it in. I think penalty codes were probably tired.
Yeah, it looked like they were tired and went off for the change.
So here comes the Wildcats. Johnny Meyer. Meyer now dish it off to Dolney. Dolney now nice cross-ice pass to Sherrick. Sherrick will chip it in, tries to help out there. Control giveaway there by Johnson. Here comes Laverne. They got it all man rush. They got a man breaking. Oh, nice play by Meyer. That could have been a man all alone in this high slot. Here comes Eagan, and it's Randall. William Randall. To Popinski. Oh, Randall had it. Just could not find the twine, and they're going to try to ice it. They do so. And here comes Eagan. To Wilson. Wilson now wants to set it up. Wilson looking. Wilson. Shot wide by Burgum. Picked up now by Meekin. Meekin now. Max Meekin coming out. Short side rebound. And nice job by Meekin. They gave him that lane. And what the heck, just take it. Short side. And
yeah, I was able to get two good shots there.
It's a nice job by the Wildcat power play. Both power play units are just very effective, and which is unusual, isn't it? I mean, you usually have one power play unit that's kind of by far the elite, but they're both pretty good.
Yeah, you can't even almost tell which one's out there because both of them are just as effective.
So draw controlled by Eagan. They'll dump it in. Dolney will dump it in deep. We got Dolney and Kaluski out for the Cats. Forecheck pressure by Pearson. Drop off by Swanson to Kaluski. Kaluski's shot's blocked. Doesn't get through, but picked up that by Pearson. Or Swanson, I'm sorry. Swanson centered it, got picked out. Here comes Laverne. They got a rush. Nice save there by Toussaint. One of the few he's had this period. Tough for a goalie to stay sharp, Jared, when you have not getting many shots.
Yeah, it's really tough, but Toussaint's looked sharp throughout the game.
And Kaluski giving chase. Kaluski will give it to Swanson. He can't handle it. That'll clear the zone. Then Eagan will do a full-scale change. Pressure being applied by Eagan. Player falls down. 2 guys go down. Picked up now by Kaluski. He'll hammer it down home deep. Giving chase now. Poplinski now. Nice job with the forecheck pressure. They're kind of ripping out Reif now. Reif now looking badly. He goes down. Shot. Oh, he had a whole lane there. I don't know who that was. Reif or
looks like it was Gibson. With
Gibson
the shot.
had a nice opportunity lane there. The Bergam. Oh, that could have been a dangerous play too.
Good recovery.
They're going to chip it on deep. They got a. He recovered okay, but that was a block. He didn't want to have that block because he had no one behind him. Here comes Laverne. Now Laverne will cross ice. And Bergam takes his guy down nicely. Again, a lot of activity in our zone. They cover it well. Nice move there by Meyer. Back to Sherrick. Sherrick looking. Cross ice pass now. Oh, a play there by Meakin, but he fell. Lost the puck. Had a nice move. Had the right idea. And they'll chip it out. Back to center ice. So controlled now by Laverne. Not a lot of puck possession by Laverne right now. They just want to get that puck in the zone, but they can't do it. They're getting balled up in center and neutral ice.
Yeah, being down 3-0 with only about half a period left, and they haven't been able to generate anything. This Wildcat team is just continuing to dominate them.
Here comes Laverne, however. They get out of the zone nicely. They'll cross center ice, blocked there by Dolney. Puck in the center ice. They're picked up by Meyer. Shot deflected, blocked. Here comes Sherrick. He's got a break. Nick Sherrick, drop pass to Meyer, can't handle it, looking for help. He can't chip it in deep. Kaluski now is on the ice, giving the support back to Mason, and now the Meyer.
It looks like they're going to call an Wow, that is an elbowing on Sherrick.
I didn't even see that.
Could have been anything. Pretty much, he honestly could have called anything but elbowing. I mean, it wasn't a penalty regardless, but he really could have called. I mean, that's like the 4th elbowing call we've seen too. All by the same official.
Right. So again, they're being consistently inconsistent.
Yes.
I'll tell you that the coaches for good reason. You got a penalty you're calling.
And I think every single penalty for them, except for maybe one that we've seen, has been in Laverne's zone.
Correct.
Which is usually just being aggressive. So, in my opinion, a couple very questionable calls.
So you've got Sherrick in the box, one of our experienced penalty killers. So it's kind of a double whammy for Eagan. Yeah. Nice block there by Johnson. Tried to clear out of the zone by Kaluski. That got blocked, kept in by Laverne. Now Laverne, any chance they've got to be in this game is going to be by special teams.
Yeah, big save by Toussaint there. Yeah, this is really Laverne's big opportunity to try and make this a 2-goal game again.
And so now they're going to change up the killers right now. They're going to go Dolney and Bergam. And we're going to have Poplinski and looks like Johnny Meyer for Eagan. Well over a minute to go in the power play. Goes back to the point. Bergam gets the draw. He gets it out of the zone. So that puck goes in deep. Here comes Laverne. Number 14's been on the ice, I think, the whole time. I don't think he's ever run off the ice.
Yeah, he's been their best player, and he's definitely getting a lot of ice time.
So take the body out. And they'll do so. Try to clear the zone. Can't clear the zone. Controlled now by Laverne. Now Laverne looking around. They're going to work the perimeter. Nice pressure by Eagan to keep him to the outside. Laverne still looking. Looking now. Trying to get that control there by Laverne still. They're working the perimeter. Behind the net. They are still looking to play it out. Behind the net there. Nice job by the Killers again to play the box. And they try to get out of it. They can't get out of the zone. Dangerous play now. Good job by Toussaint. Bergam now with it. He'll drop out. Nice play there to get out of the zone now. And they'll do so nicely. Good kill by that penalty killers, Jared.
Yeah, and big save by Toussaint there at the end, but overall a pretty good kill keeping Laverne to the outside there.
So 6 minutes to go. See, again, that breakaway. Their chances right now, Jared, are going to be that odd man rush and a power play. Because they're just 5-5. They're just not going to generate the offense.
No, and so far Eagan has done a good job of shutting it down. We haven't seen Laverne really able to have a great opportunity this period.
So 5-on-5, nice job by Keegan Johnson to kill some time. He'll work the corner. He'll cycle nicely. Really nice job to keep the puck in the zone. Nice job by Randall now. William Randall. Oh, that could be a trip. Here we go. It's the delayed penalty. Toussaint goes off. We'll get a man out there, and that's going to be a whistle, and finally we get a call Egan's way, and it's going to be a tripping on Laverne. Not sure about the penalty tally. It's got to be, I think, fairly heavily favored in Laverne's favor, though.
Yeah, I know Egan, they made some up there at the end where we had those 2 power play goals, but it seems like, Egan with a big opportunity now to really kind of just put this game away. I believe they're 2 for 4 on the power play right now.
And again, the Dolneys are concerned. We've got Eli Dolney on the ice for the power play. Eli already has 2 goals this game. Again, if he nets that 3rd goal, we have a Hattie, and there is compensation due in the flavor of adult beverages at the local watering hole in Eagan. So Dolneys are on the edge of their seats. Centering pass and kept in the zone nicely by Dolney now to Sherrick. Sherrick now over. Oh, no one's home. This could be a break. Short-handed opportunity for Laverne. Shot deflected nicely, blocked. Looked like, I think, by Meyer. Here comes the Wildcats. They'll cross it over. And Johnny Meyer. Meyer looking to set up. Wants to control it. Careful of that drop pass. You want to make sure you got support there. Sherrick now looking. Good decision to send it in deep. No one there on him. Chipped it out. Kept in by Meyer now to Randall. Sherrick's got time. Oh, boy, he had the net. Just shot it wide. It'll be out of the zone.
Yeah, looking to pick that corner there and just missed.
Had the lane. Thought he had it. Good decision. Here comes Johnny Meyer now. Meyer with control. They want to set it up. Meyer now looking to Meyer still with the puck. Good decision. He's got some time. He'll want to set up and up. Johnson now to Meyer. Meyer now back to Randall. Shot. Nice shot. Deflected on net with just over 30 seconds to go in the power play. So they'll have their second unit out here right now with Wilson, Popinski, Meekin, Burgum, and Mason.
And more good sustained pressure. A couple good chances for the Wildcats. First unit on that power play.
Draw control there by Eagan in the corner. Control there now by Meekin to Wilson. They battle. Oh, shot in the corner. Goes back to Wilson. Now Wilson sets it up. Wilson. Over to Burgum to Mason. Mason, little fan butterfly. Didn't get through. Back to Wilson. Wilson. Shot goes high. Back to Meekin. Oh, Meekin almost got picked off. Popinski now. Picked off there by Mason. He'll dump it in deep. Oh, nice high pass again. Nice anticipation by Mason to drop that. Pick that off. Here comes Laverne. They can't get out of the zone. They're going to dump it in deep. And they'll do a change with just over 3 minutes to go in the game. Puck control now by Parker Swanson. He'll dump it off to Beneke. Beneke looking. Cycling over to Parker. He still has a nice puck possession by Beneke, battling hard. But it goes to the point. Here comes Laverne. They've got numbers. And guess who? Number 14. All over the ice. Good player. There's a centering pass. That was dangerous there, Jared.
Yeah, almost. Laverne was able to get one there with just over 3 minutes left.
Here comes Eagan. And Wilson will jump chase and go after it. I'm sorry, Ethan Pearson. Pearson now battling to Beneke. Beneke looking. Trying to get that to center. He controls it nicely still. Back to Reif. Reif now with some time. Reif now shoots it wide. Goes in the corner back to Popinski. He'll keep the zone in there nicely. Goes high. Kept in there by Dolney. Dolney looking for that Hattie. And the parents are nervous again on the edge of their seats. Dolney recovers well. And he'll flip it up high on the boards. And here comes Eagan. They've got numbers.
is Gibson and Popinski. Gibson shot. Centering pass. Burgum now trying to keep it in the zone. Burgum shot. That gets blocked. And that goes all the way down to Meakin. Meakin now looking. Max Meakin sends it now to the corner. They'll dump it in. Sherrick giving chase. They battle. Kept in. Burgum can't keep it in. It goes all the way down. And nice job there. Gets the puck up to Sherrick. Sherrick now looking. Sherrick tries to send it over to Parker Swanson. Oh, I thought it's in. Parker scores. Parker Swanson hands it home. Good job by Parker. He battled I think he was stopped the first time. Second effort by Parker. And that's his first varsity goal. So we got several first time varsity goals. The watering holes of Eagan are flourishing.
Well, that's huge to have, in a big game like this, to have contribution from guys who haven't scored all year.
Right.
Really great to see.
And again, we've talked about this too, Jared. I mean, the depth of this team is quite amazing. I mean, they line, everyone contributes, everyone is playing. I mean, it's just a nice opportunity to have for all the players.
Yeah, to be successful down the stretch, you need everyone to be contributing up and down through your lineup, so it's good to see them doing that right now.
Offside by Laverne. Just over a minute to go in the game. A nice effort, overall effort by the Wildcats. Again, this Laverne team was coming in here, and they were, they're a good team. They got one loss all year, so they were by Tucson and the whole team. Great defensive effort by the defense, the goalie, Brandon Tucson forward. Just an all-around good effort.
Yeah, really, and it's great to see everyone. Dolney getting his first goals, as well as Pearson with his first goals of the year. So great production up and down through the lineup.
Sorry, Parker Swanson, and Dolney. Yep. So
good. They were good shorthanded. They were good on the power play. So all around, just great game for Eagan.
And again, what we see with this Eagan team is we see two things I think stand out with us. It's balance and depth.
Yeah.
They've got balance. They've got lines that all lines can contribute and score, and they've got depth. They've got lines. They got 4 good lines.
Yeah.
They've got 6D. They can roll. They've got good goaltending. I mean, they've got depth, and they've got they're just well rounded. Good balance.
And we've seen 2 big wins for them now, beating Lakeville South last week, and then this Laverne team's a really good team as well, and a good dominating win for the Wildcats. So they're rolling right now.
Right. And again, this is the holiday tournament is one that you kind of use to kind of work on a few things and kind of keep things rolling. And again, it's just kind of icing on the cake. If you can come in here and win the tournament, that's huge. But again, you want to come out of this thing. Hopefully, you got some momentum. Hopefully, you stay healthy. And then we got a big rest of that South Suburban Conference coming up to us, and that's a nasty. We call that the nasty South Suburban Conference, don't we? It's a grinder.
Yeah, there are some really good teams in the South Suburban Conference every year. So I know Eagan will really get into the bulk of that schedule coming up.
So I believe, I'm not sure what play we play. Okay, thank you. We call Toronto. Toronto says tomorrow, and I believe we have now graduated to Rink 1. We paid our dues in Rink 2. Now we're in Rink 1. Tomorrow we play at 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock, and I'm not sure who we're playing. We'll find out. We're the first game in the bracket, so we'll play at 5 o'clock tomorrow, Rink 1, at the lovely Doug Wood Arena. I'm Jeff Bergen, but Jared Manzella and the headmaster, Toronto master, Mr. Thomas, we call him the Big M for Manzella. Signing off. We'll see you tomorrow night here at lovely Doug Woog Ice Arena. God, are we good?